Aquarius, welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going to be a reading going from the 21st through to the 27th. How you doing? I've just been doing some personal readings today, and if you want a personal reading, there is links in the description below to tee you up for what's coming up in your new year. So how's it going? We're looking at Earth energy this week more than anything else because we've got this corona hole coming through this weekend. Let's just see how it plays into your readings here. Your Earth energy, this is the bit that's missing on you, is coming in here. So it's going to be in your here and now more than anything else. I think it's a case of tying up loose ends for you this week and start reflecting on how you've done things in the past. You're moving slightly into your autumn and etc. It's going to make you feel a little bit passionate. It could make you feel a little bit irritated about life. A little bit, but don't be. Just take your foot off the gas a bit. Don't forget to take time out for yourself. Let's just see what's going on in the overall energies for you. Yeah, this seems to be stepping back. There's a definite moment of reflection this week. It could be things that have already coming through your life at the moment that you've been working on for some time, and now they're actually being activated. And stepping back within yourself is going to be able to position yourself as they get activated. Positioning yourself for going forward will mean that those activated projects or relationships will be very beneficial for you going forward. So, oh blimey, this has come up for everybody. Okay, this seems to be the card at the moment. This is where it's irritant. This is what I was talking about. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. Don't chop your nose off to despite your face. That's the key to this week. Okay, and that's the overall energy. There is a case of letting go of a few things, I think, this week. Obviously, for some of you, it could be a separation. But for the majority of you, I think it's just a case of don't be so hard on yourself more than anything else. Sometimes the outside world is so messed up. There's nothing we can really do about it. Let's just see what's going on with your relationship side. Here's the karmic message for you. Don't put your dependency for your relationships on the shoulders of others. Own it. It seems to be like. Yeah, I think this is where the reflection is coming back. Looking into your past, what's been happening over the last year. I think this is taking time out this week to look at what's been going on over the past year, start evaluating that and seeing how it's best to move on, going on in the future. It could be, old things coming up on the surface, which is causing you a bit of sort of angst in your life. And you've got to deal with it. Deal with the past so you can go on cleanly. That's what it seems like. You can manifest the future that you so desire if you want to. But you've got to take a good clean look at what happens in the past and, get closure on it, before you start moving on. That's what it seems to be. Let's see how the universe is sort of influencing you here. They're giving you a clean passage. They're almost giving you a calm sailing conditions as you go forward within your relationships. Don't allow yourself to tie yourself up into knots. Yeah, I would be just, you might be holding on to things in the past in regards to relationships. This could be an old relationship that you look back and you kind of go, oh, I wish I had that, I wish I had this and wish I had that. And it's affecting your relationships going forward. It's not allowing you to love purely the people that you're with. Just let go of the past. Just let go of the past. That's what it seems to be like more than anything else. But it's good to evaluate your past. That's the sort of thing. Just don't hold on to it too tightly. And don't try and correct the past. That seems to be another thing as well that's coming through. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence you. It's like burning the shrub in the wheat field in order to make room for the new planting of the seeds. That's what it's sort of saying here. Just you know, the guides are also trying to do this with coincidences, helping you out to feeling more at ease with your current relationships and not necessarily building new ones. Yeah, burning that shrub, basically. Getting into a new, realizing that you're in a rhythm in life. And once you start getting into that rhythm, that passion is going to overrun you, which will quell that side there where you're going to be a little bit too hard upon yourself. And they will bring in coincidences that would just allow you to let go of certain things in the past. Let's see what the conversation is within you. And this is this earth energy. Now we're getting into this earth energy here. And I think your guides here are reminding you of how you actually want it in life, rather than being, let's say, rather than being a victim of life, you know, of things being influenced upon you. You know, your guides are sort of saying you can influence the rest of the world around you with the combination of what is happening within you. They're very passionate, really, concentrating on the here and now. I think just getting things done, realizing that, you know, if you concentrate on the here and now, you're going to provide that passion for the going future. So, you know, you have to apply it. And how we apply it is by concentrating on one thing at a time. This seems to be the message coming through for you. Letting go of the past so you can concentrate on new things going forward. It's going to help you out. Let's just see what's going on in your financial sort of front, on your jobs, business and projects. There's things that are coming through at the moment, really big things. Own it. You need to own it at the moment within your jobs and business and etc. Yeah, you need to own it. That Emperor card. The Emperor has created that empire. Now own it. Now be that Emperor. Own the situation, I think, within your jobs. Going to build you with confidence. And that's going to be enough to carry you right through to your birthday season, right through to the end of February for you, really. And I think it's going to help you a lot to be a lot more sort of secure. Excuse me a second. A lot more secure and going forward. You're going to really fall in love with your life. A lot of people have had this, really, on this side of things. Everybody's had the Three of Swords at the moment, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. Just be a little bit gentle on yourself. And within the your business side, own it, basically. Let's see how the universe is trying to guide you or trying to influence this karmic message. You deserve this. That's what the universe is coming through. It's almost like sort of saying, you've put in the work. You deserve this, Aquarius. Yes, they're offering you a, I wouldn't say it's a new beginning, but it's a new way of feeling. It's like as if you've been on an apprenticeship for a long time. And it's almost as if you're becoming that master. And as you become that master, you're being welcomed into a place where you feel at ease with the people around you because you've got that statute of being there. You've done the work. It's if you've been looking for a job for a long time, you should find it this week and own it. And you're going to find yourself in a good position with other people within the job that's going to really pay off for you. But it's owning it, having that persona that goes along with it. Let's just see how your guides are trying to influence this karmic message. Owning it, or owning it will. I think once you've created that empire and that you are that emperor that's sitting there, or that empress, whatever you want, and you're surveying your empire, you can almost then kind of go, I'd like to change that, I'd like to change this. And there's little things, little projects that are coming up on the surface, nothing major, but little projects, little things that are coming up in your life. Could be to do with houses or buying a car, so, things like that coming up. And it's going to give you the space in order to do it because you've got that confidence to do it. yeah, it's eight of swords could be a feeling of being stuck, and it's like, what do I do now? But I don't think it's that. I think it's more of a case of sort of like, you can have an emperor. He's sitting there and he's surveying his whole empire. And when he surveys it, he can then sort of choose to sort of say, no, I'd like my part of my empire to be like that and like to be like this. And this is where your guides are sort of saying, let's stop. Let's take stock of the situation around us to feel that confidence, to let in new possibilities for you going future. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence this conversation that is within you. It's almost as if they're sort of saying, don't spend all your money at once. I would say it's more Four of Pentacles here, and that's what could be running through you, coming in from your emotional side, that's feeding into your financial sort of side. I think it's taking your time, being wise, and I wouldn't say prudent either. Being wise and spending wisely your money more than anything else, or investing your time wisely. And I think this is the conversation here that is within you, sort of saying, maybe spend a bit of time on that. That's what you're going to get good benefits for you going forward. Yeah, it's certainly planting those seeds going forward for the new future. And I think this ties into that whole idea of buying a car or doing a little project or little things that are going to be planting seeds that could turn into really big oaks in the going future. Let's just see what the overall outcome is for you. I think this Emperor card and this side of things, and sorting out your past, confronting the past that haven't worked in the emotional sort of side and stuff like that, and concentrating on the here and now so you can let go of things in the future. I think you're going to be, it's almost as if you're going to feel really at home with yourself, completely at one with yourself in a way. Did that card come up early on? I think it did. Did I show you that card early on? Might have been someone else. It's preparing to go on that journey, seeing those opportunities, allowing people to come and go within your life, but just feeling at home with yourself more than anything else. I think it's what it's going to produce after this week. It's going to fill you with confidence, basically, going forward. Really good confidence, where you can get control over those emotions. Okay, so don't shoot yourself in the foot this week. As I said, I do personalised readings, which you can find in the links in the description below. I thank you very much for your support and watching all the way through this reading. It really does help us out. Sharing this reading, liking it, commenting on it. And if you're not subscribed already to the Astroflower family, why not? We're so close to the 1,000 subscribers. Once we do get there, we can start having live conversations here. So you can ask me questions. This is what I want to get to. Where you can ask me questions about your reading, and we can have 5-10 minutes at the end of a reading to clarify certain aspects that you want clarified. This is what we want to get to, and we need your support for this. So do share this reading all around, and I do thank you very much for that. Okay, in the meantime, Aquarius, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.